an experiment designed to maintain human life on other planets? The ground broke on a project in Arizona in 1986 called the Biosphere 2, with the goal of developing and testing technology that would allow humans to live and colonize space. But have they succeeded? Hey everyone, it's Kimberly, your go-to real estate agent in Tucson, Arizona, and today we are talking about Biosphere 2 just outside of Tucson, Arizona, that somewhat inspired the 1990s Pauly Shore movie Biodome. It was called the Biosphere 2 because technically the Earth itself is Biosphere 1. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button to follow along with all Tucson news and learn more things about what to do and see and know about this city, my hometown. And when you're ready to buy or sell a Tucson home, you know how to find me. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this channel, and please check out other videos on the channel. After this one, we have over 100 videos out about Tucson and real estate on this channel. Now, in 1984, the Biosphere 2 project was started when the property was purchased by Space Biospheres Ventures. They started with the behind-the-scenes structures, including the quarantine greenhouses and laboratories and mission control building to monitor everything that happened in the environment. The actual construction on the main biosphere habitat started in 1987, but what's really cool about this is that it was constructed in only 4 years. This is no small feat considering all the diverse habitats. Keep in mind that this place houses an ocean, marsh, desert, rainforest, and savanna environments, all within the 3-acre spread of the structure. The biosphere was initially designed to have a futuristic look that contains almost 7.2 million cubic feet of sealed glass, supported by a triangular grid steel frame. To seal the structure from the earth, the bottom and sides of the structure underground are lined in stainless steel, then lined in concrete. One of the goals was to create an airtight structure to see if the artificial ecosystem that they placed inside the Biosphere 2 would be able to support human life for an extended period of time. If successful, humans would be able to theoretically begin a colony on another planet like Mars. That meant that scientists called biospherians lived in the biosphere when the experiment first began. These scientists had a very interesting life living in the biosphere, apart from the rest of the world. Their habitat was 25,000 square feet, where they slept, cooked, and ate. They even had their own apartments, and they valued their privacy. They had many amenities at their fingertips in this complex, including a machine shop, offices, laboratories, a recreation exercise room, and a medical lab. The scientists got most of their sweets from the fruit trees in the orchard called the sweet shop. The orchard is where citrus, figs, grapes, kumquats, coffee, sugarcane, and other fruit-bearing plants were grown. Some of the plants in today's orchard are descendants from the plants used in the original experiment. The library was located in the highest dome. Apparently, the biospherians didn't visit the library often due to the difficult stair climb. The biospherians were able to survive for 2 years locked inside the habitat, but toward the end, the oxygen level had dropped dramatically for many reasons. In 2007, the University of Arizona took over the management of the biosphere, and then full ownership in 2011 when they were gifted the campus. The Biosphere 2 now conducts research related to sciences, focusing on environmental changes and how they affect the Earth. As our planet continues to evolve, the laboratories here are studying how food, water, and energy are going to be affected through the course of time. Even though no one lives at the biosphere anymore, the rainforest is still home to plenty of cockroaches, spiders, and ants, as well as 98 species of plants. Currently, the rainforest is used to test how this particular environment responds to climatic changes. There are some pretty cool things about the Biosphere 2 that you will get to see if you ever visit this place. There's a dome-shaped structure on the property labeled lungs. The lungs are responsible for regulating the air pressure inside of the biosphere with the use of expansion chambers. There's also an energy center complex to adaptively regulate temperatures within the biosphere system to maintain optimal temperatures for the plant life. The biosphere has its own desert. It is unlike the surrounding Sonoran Desert here in Tucson because it emulates a coastal fog desert due to the humidity of the adjacent rainforest in the same structure. Currently, the desert landscape is being used to study new crop growth methods and techniques technologies. This is the first part of the tour where you can really see the immensity of the steel and glass structure from the inside, and it's really inspiring. The Biosphere 2 is partnered with the company Red Sea Technologies to revolutionize farming in the desert. Materials are being developed that block out certain light waves to reduce the heat capture inside of arid greenhouses, which decreases power needs for cooling and reducing water. This material is also able to capture the heat it blocks and convert it to energy that can be used as electricity. This technology could really revolutionize food production in food deserts that rely heavily on outside food sources. As you make an ascension from the fog desert, you enter the mangroves. All mangrove plants found in the Americas are represented here. Mangroves are important habitats to study because they do so much in our coastal ecosystems. Mangroves filter toxins out of the water, provide unique habitats for animals, and help prevent erosion of coastlines. Research into how the changing climate affects our important mangroves is being developed here in the Biosphere 2 campus. It's just a really beautiful and important area of the Biosphere 2 with winding paths and sitting areas to take advantage of to take it all in. The diversity of the plants here is incredible. Next, you'll find one of the biggest attractions of the Biosphere 2, and that would be the ocean. The Biosphere 2 is home to a 700,000 gallon experimental ocean. This is the largest experimental research ocean in the world. Originally, the ocean contained a coral reef from the Yucatan Peninsula, but over time the coral died away and the habitat was taken over by microalgae. Currently, the Biosphere is working on renovating the experimental ocean to bring back the coral for further environmental study. Just behind and next to the ocean habitat is the savanna. The savanna hosts plants from all over the world. The savanna has two main purposes: to create a transition from the desert into the rainforest area, and to study how the contrasting environments work together within the water cycle. The Biosphere 2 contains a tropical rainforest that is truly one of a kind. The rainforest was used to cycle carbon dioxide out of the air for oxygen conversion, and the original rainforest had small primates called bush babies. But after the first mission, the animals were donated to the San Antonio Zoo. Now the only primates in the forest are humans taking the tours. As you make your way through to the end of the tour, you get some amazing views of the Santa Catalina Mountains as seen from the opposite side of Tucson. They really are some of the most beautiful desert mountains. Of course, I am biased. The many stucco structures that make up the conference center host many events from symposiums to retreats. The houses provide boarding for guests while they stay on campus for their specific events. Don't forget to check out the gift shop on your way out. So was the Biosphere project a success? Well, the question is difficult to answer. We can say that we are probably not there yet when it comes to using this exact model to build a colony on Mars, but you cannot learn anything without trying, and over the life of the experiment, invaluable knowledge was gained to build upon to make future iterations more likely to succeed. Along with the evolved and continued research at the facility, we can say that the Biosphere 2 has been a successful endeavor in seeking environmental truths and continued scientific discovery. I hope you've learned a little bit about the unique and innovative Biosphere 2 located just outside of Tucson, Arizona in Oracle. If you've been to this place and thought it was cool, let the world know by commenting in the comment section below. And of course, if you're interested in buying or selling a Tucson home, I'd love to help you out. All my contact information is in the description below each video on this channel, and there are tons of other videos on the channel about things to do and see and know about this city, my hometown. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out the door. I always appreciate you hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next Tucson video.